Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot to go over in today's video, including a free game offering over from the guys at GOG, and on top of that, I told you guys that a lot of these e-tailers are probably going to start their winter sale ahead of when Steam's going to start their winter sale. Steam's going to kick theirs off on December 20th, but as I said, and here it goes, GOG has got their massive winter sale live right now, and they're doing things in a pretty interesting way. They're giving away a free game. They've got daily deals akin to what Steam used to do, and then if you spend certain thresholds, you'll get additional free games, including one free game for just spending a penny, so you literally just have to buy anything, and you'll get another game with your purchase. And on top of that, I've got a great deal from Monster Hunter World for you guys. In a surprising turn of events, Metro Exodus has already gone gold, and it has had its release date moved up a week. Yeah, that hardly ever happens in gaming. Usually you see a lot of game delays, but in this case, we'll be getting Metro Exodus a week ahead of its initial February 22nd release day. I want to talk about that game and why I'm so excited for it. Also, I do want to go over something absolutely insane that's going on with Street Fighter V right now. That game is actually free to play over the duration of the Capcom Cup. I believe from today until December 18th, you can access that game free. But how about this? That was a game that you had to buy, and now Capcom is throwing in in-game ads. And yes, while you can turn off the ads in-game, they are incentivizing you to keep them on. I want to talk about that. And more on that at the end of this video. First, the free game offering, you can get Full Throttle Remastered on GOG. This is a remaster of the original 1995 title by LucasArts, and Full Throttle is a classic graphic adventure game from industry legend Tim Schafer, telling the story of Ben Throttle, butt-kicking leader of biker gang the Polecat. He gets caught up in a tale of motorcycles, mayhem, and murder, and over 20 years later, Full Throttle is back in a remastered edition featuring all new hand-drawn and 3D high-resolution artwork with remastered audio and music. Be quick on this, as it will only be available for the next 2 days. It's only a 4.5 gigabyte download, and once you have it added to your library, it is yours to keep forever. Of course, it is on GOG, so it's DRM free. You're not getting a Steam key, but still, a free game is a free game, so take advantage of that right now. And they are giving out Full Throttle Remastered to celebrate the start of their winter sale. They've got a ton of fantastic deals available, and they're actually doing daily deals that cycle every day, so it's similar to what Steam used to do. The only issue is this does kind of muddy the waters of the deals, because I don't know if this is similar to Steam where they have discounts available for the game, and then the discounts get even deeper if it is a daily deal. That was kind of weird with the Steam sale. I wasn't a big fan of that. But there are some fantastic deals available right now, and the added incentive is if you spend even a penny, you will get Fantasy General absolutely free. And then if you spend $15, you will also get a free copy of Everspace, and there are a ton of fantastic deals available right now. Of course, all of these are DRM free thanks to GOG, and some of the great deals included, some of the daily deals right now are very good, namely Death's Gambit is 50% off for $9.99. I haven't seen that game on sale all too often. So 50% off on that is very, very good. That's a very challenging game, but it's got a great look to it, great presentation. I've talked very highly about that title. On top of that, you've got your usual suspects. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition is 60% off for $19.99. I don't know if that is ever going to go any cheaper, but still, of course, you guys know how I feel about that game, and it's easy to give that a recommendation. However, for you Witcher fans, Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales is finally on sale as well. Not a deep discount, but 20% off for $23.99. That game has been received very, very well. I haven't had a chance to delve into it myself, but of course, anything Witcher related, eventually I will get around to playing that. They tout over 30 hours of content and a lot of gameplay to this title as well. Obviously, a different style of gameplay than The Witcher 3, but it looks to be a pretty cool game nonetheless. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is 70% off for $8.99. That's great. Hollow Knight is 34% off for $9.89. Battletech is 30% off for $27.99. You don't see that game on sale all too often. I see Kingdom Come Deliverance 40% off for $35.99. Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire is 34% off for $32.99. That's quite good. Dying Light The Following Enhanced Edition 67% off for $19.79. Get yourself ready for Dying Light 2 in 2019, which is shaping up very, very nicely. And they've got a ton of games on sale. I'm not going to go over everything, but a couple of the other highlights. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition is $4.99. That's an awesome deal. I believe that includes Dragon Age Origins as well as Awakening, the expansion, so that's really solid. And I do believe when that game goes on sale on Steam, it is $7.49, so that might actually be a little bit cheaper. Mafia 2 is 80% off for $7.99. A ton of great deals available. I'll go over this sale more in depth as I get a chance to actually explore everything on sale, but I do believe a large portion of GOG's catalog is significantly discounted right now. And again, pay a penny, get Fantasy General, pay $15, get Everspace. Those are just added incentives. Speaking of great deals, I do want to shout a great deal on Monster Hunter World right now. There is a lot of talk surrounding this game right now because it is getting a brand new expansion in 2019. 2019, so some of you guys might be looking to pick it up. Over at Voidu, it is 34% off for $39.59, but you can also use the code, I believe, Winter Madness. Yup, that'll save you another 20%, and you will be getting Monster Hunter World for just $31.67. And I doubt this game is going to go any cheaper for the winter sale over on Steam. Chances are this is going to beat out the winter sale, right? So I'd highly recommend you guys to get that if you're interested. It works well on PC from my experience. I know some people had issues network-wise, but in all of my experiences in the last few months, Monster Hunter World has worked really, really well. So $31 and change for that, really good. And again, the best price on PC. Unfortunately, it's not at the levels of the console prices. I mean, on console, you can get this game for like $20 at this point, but again, it's a recent release on PC. We got hit with that 7-month delay on PC, and now we get hit with the additional pricing as well. That's kind of unfortunate, but still a great game and a lot of content for your money. Moving on from that, let's talk some game news. Metro Exodus, in a surprising twist of events, this game is actually releasing earlier than it was originally intended. Do remember it was supposed to release on February 22nd. That date for a little while was kind of crazy, as Metro Exodus, Anthem, and Days Gone were supposed to release on that day. Days Gone was delayed. That's a PS4 exclusive. Anthem is sticking to that February 22nd date, but Metro Exodus is being moved up. Yes, the game officially went gold over at the Metro Twitter account. Here's the tweet that they put out. Quote, take your first look at the haunting title sequence set to an original score by composer Alexei Omelchuk. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. And we're also excited to reveal that we've gone gold and Metro Exodus will now release on February 15th. That is so exciting. I think for the majority of PC gamers, if this was released on February 22nd and you were to pick between Metro Exodus and Anthem, I do think the majority of PC gamers would go with Metro Exodus. Metro has just captivated PC gamers from what I can tell much more than BioWare and the Anthem titles and EA published games in recent memory. I do think BioWare games in the past, it would have been a different story, but current BioWare, that's a little bit more muddying of the waters. But let me talk about Metro Exodus, because this game looks to be raising the bar so high for the Metro franchise, and you guys already know what I think about Metro 2033 and Last Light, and two of the best PC games released in the last decade, and visually on PC, they look tremendous. But Metro Last Light looks great, Metro 2033 looks great, but they're not just tech demos, they are great games with exceptional narratives, and that's what you'll notice out of Metro. It's got really great storytelling, and of course, it is single player only, so that is something to keep in mind, but you're getting quality single player campaigns, and Metro Exodus looks so much better than Last Light. It's got a more open level design, not completely open world, but definitely more open, and it looks like there are going to be more options in the gameplay, and I do suspect that visually it's going to be an absolute juggernaut of a game that you are going to need some relatively high-end hardware to run it, say at 4K, but we'll see how it turns out. Super excited for that, and that will be dropping on February 15th. Lastly, I want to quickly go over the story that's going around about Street Fighter V. The game now has in-game advertisements. I think this is a first for a paid title. Now, I should also note that Street Fighter V is playable absolutely free right now until I believe December 18th to commemorate the Capcom Cup that's going on right now. And here's how it works with the new ads. This is straight from VG247. Quote, the new ads are optional and can be turned on and off via an option in the battle settings menu. When turned off, you don't see them at all regardless of your opponent's setting. However, to incentivize players to leave ads turned on, you're rewarded with fight money, Street Fighter V's in-game currency that can be used to purchase DLC for free. I use free in quotation for every ad that you see. That is so insane to me. And the ads that have been pasted onto character costumes are only present on each character's main default costume. So if you use an alternate, you're safe. In-stage advertising only appears on the 3 esports stages released to support the Capcom Pro Tour and not any other stage. Now, I think initially some gamers might be okay with this, but I think this just opens the floodgates for a lot more possibilities of in-game advertisement. I have seen product placement in games before, but nothing this crazy where you have reoccurring game advertisement that, yes, you can turn off, but at the same time, they are essentially limiting your experience if you do turn the game off, and then for the DLC, you will have to buy it. You can earn the fight money other ways, but you get more fight money by having the ads turned on, so it's almost like they're paying you to watch the ads. Again, something like this isn't all too crazy right now. I would make the argument that it is kind of crazy, but if gamers are okay with this, and it could just be Capcom testing the waters of what they could do in the future. While Street Fighter is a multiplayer game, could you imagine this seeping into single player games where it actually disrupts your single player experience to advertise like DLC and expansions? Or God forbid, at some point, I could see publishers throwing in advertisements for their other games. I mean, we're starting off with this where it's just advertising content for Street Fighter. This is just something to follow, and it could be a taste of what we get in games in the future, and God, I hope that isn't the case. But that is going to conclude this video, guys. Again, get a free copy of Full Throttle Remastered right now. GOG is also running an awesome winter sale, some great deals, and do remember they are running daily deals that are going to alternate day by day. And Full Throttle will be available for the next 48 hours. Fantasy General will be free if you spend a penny, Everspace if you spend $15. Also, a great deal on Monster Hunter World right now, $31.67 with the code Winter Madness over at Voidu. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Metro Exodus will now be dropping on February 15th. It's pushed up a week. And let me know your guys' thoughts on Street Fighter V having in-game ads. I think that's going to be a huge story that's going to blow up in the next few days. But that's going to conclude this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.